Hello everybody, so welcome back to another new video on my channel. This is actually Zoe from the future talking here. I wanted to give this vlog a quick little intro because I just edited most of it and I realized I'd never actually talked about what I'm doing and why I'm doing this training vlog, and so I just wanted to give you guys all the details and let you guys know about what I'm doing. So if you followed my channel last year, you know that I did my first triathlon last year. I did a sprint triathlon, and this year I decided I was really going to up the ante, and I have signed up for an Olympic triathlon, but I'm also planning on doing a 70.3, an Ironman 70.3 in September, which is actually crazy. I still haven't actually signed up for it, so I might be taking back my words at a later date, but that is basically what I am working towards right now. So in this vlog, you're going to see all of my training sessions for the week, what I'm doing to try and get to that goal, as well as having to balance having a corporate job, having a social life, and just trying to fit everything in that I possibly can within the confines of the normal week. So that is what this vlog is going to be. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe, and yeah, let's just hop right into the video.
Good morning. We are doing our first run of the week. This is just an easy run, 3.8 miles. I had a pretty intensely loaded weekend, so trying to start off on the slower side this week. And it's 5:30 in the morning. Look at that view.
Okay, good morning. I just got back from my run. Oh my gosh, it is so hot. I run so much slower in the heat, and it's so annoying because I already don't run quickly. But because it's so hot, I have been having these like salt stick hydration tabs. They're basically just like chewable electrolytes. So I'm gonna have one of these, and then I'm just gonna have some cereal for breakfast because I am in a little bit of a hurry this morning. I have to get to work by 8, which is why I went on this run so incredibly early. I'm so excited. We actually ordered Indian food like 2 nights in a row. And so I got myself some samosas to have for lunch today. And there's a spider on the wall. Sorry, Mr. Spider. I don't really want you here in my house. Okay, I am all ready to head out to work. By the way, if I seem like I'm still really sweaty from my run, I am. I actually don't have AC in my apartment right now. We've been working on getting it fixed, but it's a whole thing. Anyway, this is what I'm wearing today. Pretty cute, very casual. My shirt, this is a bodysuit from Abercrombie & Fitch. They just opened up one in Hoboken, and I can already tell it's going to be a financial liability of mine. These jeans are made well, and then I just have on my New Balances, which are super cute. And I've got my hair slicked back and braided. Yeah, time to head to work. I'm so sad the weekend is over. It's always the worst part. Okay, I'm aware the lighting in here is not great, but we're just gonna deal with it. I just finished work, currently feeling a little bit like I need to like just sit here and like be. Does anybody else get that way? Anyway, I am excited because I have some plans with some friends tonight, which I don't do very often. Like typically after work I go home. These lines are really annoying me. Yeah, typically after work I go straight home, but I'm very excited. I'm getting some dinner with a couple of friends, which should be very fun. We were gonna go like walk along the beach, but it's been kind of rainy and stormy, so I think we're nixing that part of the plan. But it'll still be very fun to meet up with them and hang out with them for a little bit. My like watch today has been telling me that I was like overtraining, whatever. I mean, I shouldn't whatever. I should probably listen to it, but also I'm like, I feel fine. But it was like, oh, you've been doing nothing all day today. Well, you've been sitting at your desk, so you're recovering even faster. And I was like, I knew that was gonna happen. Like, but it's just still crazy whenever I see it. The fact that me sitting there like typing away all day is just so, yeah, it was actually a good day. Like I really like being busy and having things to do, But there was just a lot going on today. I feel like I had a really big thing that I needed to get done this morning, and then I like needed to catch up on all of the things I hadn't been doing because I had to do that. So it was just a lot of stuff going on, but glad that the day is over and we can just enjoy the evening now. Good morning. It is Tuesday morning. I am currently just getting gas, and I'm pretty much at work. I've already done my long drive, just getting gas near the office. Just kind of annoying. I don't like doing that because I like to get started early as possible. Anyway, I always have mixed feelings about the whole like other people pumping your gas in New Jersey. Because I'm just like, I could do it. And I could do it quickly. But it is nice not having to get out of the car, so pros and cons. Okay, so I just got home and I'm about to head out. I'm in my swimsuit. We're about to go do my main swim of the week. We'll see if I manage to get through it all. I always seem to get this just not quite enough time, but I'm going a little bit early. Nah, I don't think there's gonna be enough time to do the whole thing. So it said it would take like 50 to 70 minutes and the pool closes in an hour. So I'm gonna go and we'll see how much we can get through. Before I went, as soon as I got in, I just ate one of these honey stinger waffles just for some food before I do this. And this is the cookies and cream flavor, which is elite. And I'm also bringing some water. If I'd have had like 15 more minutes, I could have finished that swim, but oh well. I did 2,550 meters for total time for an hour at a 155 per 100 meter pace, which I'm pretty happy with. I feel like that's pretty decent for me. I would like to go a little tad faster, but that's fine. It is what it is. Anyway, I have the apartment to myself for the evening, and it's about 7:15 right now, so I think my next order of business, definitely shower, and then I want to, I told myself I would do a strength session today. Oh, I might do that quick. No, that's time consuming. I put my little training calendar up here so that I see it every time that I come to get a glass of water, which is I've only like really planned it out for these, like for a couple of weeks while I knew kind of what was going on, and I figure I'll come back and work out the rest in a little while. Work out the rest like in a couple of weeks. So I'm just trying to be flexible while also making sure that I get everything in. I'm out of the shower. I am just making myself some dinner. Very fancy. I've got some cod here that I just put like olive oil and like lemon pepper on it, and then I broil it for like 10 minutes, and I have it with some rice and broccoli. And then I'm also going to make myself my lunches for the rest of the week and like meal prep those, just some salads that I can eat throughout the week. Okay, everything is all meal prepped. I just have, like I said, just salads. And I basically just put cucumber, lettuce, carrots, ham, and then I always pack some grapes and then just cheese and croutons to go in there. I don't like to mix those in originally because it makes them go soggy and weird. So I'm all set for the rest of the week for lunches, which always just feels so good once I've done this, because otherwise I'm like scavenging. Oh, and here is my dinner as well. My fish, my rice, and veg. And then I'm also just watching Holly B Fitness's most recent video, training for a marathon. Just very inspirational. Okay, I know the lighting sucks and there's also background noise, but I'm trying to motivate myself to edit my podcast. If you don't know, I do have a podcast. It's a Formula One podcast, so it's a little bit different than the kind of content that I usually make on this channel. But if you're interested in Formula One, then go check that out. It's so hard to do anything in this apartment right now though, because my air conditioning has not worked for about a month. And if you live in the New York City area, then you would know that we've been going through ridiculous amounts of heat over the past month, where it's like between like 85 to like 95 pretty much every day as the high, and my apartment has been like a good solid 85 degrees. So me and this fan go everywhere together. I keep thinking it's gonna get fixed, and so I haven't bought another fan, so it's just me and this fan chilling, but it's just not enough. And yeah, I need to edit, but I'm also like, oh, it's so late already, and I need to get up early tomorrow because we're gonna do a bike ride. It's gonna be like my intense bike ride for the week. So what I've been trying to do, because the bike is a thing that I'm really like really scared for doing this half Ironman, and like I'm like, I don't even know if I'll be able to do it quick enough to be able to like finish it. Like that's the kind of position I'm in. So I'm trying to do 3 bike rides a week. The first one is more of an intense bike, and I've actually been doing that on the Peloton. My work gym has a Peloton that I can use, so that's been really helpful. But I wanted to do it on my bike trainer because I recently finally bought myself a bike trainer. I got like the Kicker Snap, but my bike doesn't actually fit on it without like an extra little attachment, which I didn't realize until I took it out of the box, and it was like, oh, you put this quick release on your quick release, and I was like, I don't have a quick release. So I had to get an attachment for the through axle on that. So if you have a Trek Domane AL2, you need an attachment if you want to put it on a wheel-on trainer like this. So anyway, all that to say, I am doing that exercise tomorrow, and then I'm doing a second bike ride hopefully on Friday, which will be just like an easy bike ride, probably for like an hour or so. And that's just really, I want to do that just to like make myself comfortable on the bike. I think I have gotten a lot more comfortable, but I think just like the more time I can spend actually outside riding, the better. And then finally I'll do a long bike ride over the weekend as well, which I'm a little sad about because Will is going to a beach house with his friends, and I'm like, how can I finagle doing my training but also going to the beach house? I don't know if I can, but I really want to, so we'll see if I manage to figure out a way. Anyway, so that's why I need to go to bed soon, and I'm mostly just making excuses. But I'll probably talk to you guys tomorrow morning or some point tomorrow. Good morning, happy Wednesday. It is currently 6:10, and I'm just about to head out to go to work and use the gym there. So I'm all ready for a bike ride. Like I said, I'm just going to use the Peloton. I've got my workout bag here, which, by the way, I love this bag. It's from Baze, and it's just so versatile. It's like their gym tote, I think it's called. And it's just got so many pockets and so many different ways to use it. I use this whenever I travel a lot recently too, and it's just so perfect. It holds so much without like being too annoying. I don't know. It's just so good. We had a slight change of plans today because I was supposed to go on my like easy swim this afternoon, but I got held up at work and I got home too late and I couldn't go because the pool closes super early in the summer, which is really inconvenient. However, it worked out because I went and I got my nails done instead, because I've had like, I don't get my nails done all that often, and I had like gel polish on that was like super grown out and icky, and it was just, it needed to be gone. So I just got that off and then just got like regular nail polish on so I could take it off on my own. But Will was so kind and has made dinner for us tonight. We have cheesesteak, but the bread has mold on it, so we're having it without bread. And I'm cooking up some fries in the air fryer as well. And then tomorrow I'm running a 5K, which will hopefully be very fun, a 5K race with some people from work. So very much looking forward to that. That's tomorrow's main event. I'm debating if I want to ride my bike in the morning or not, or if I want to do that Friday morning. It probably makes more sense to do Friday morning, but we'll see. Good morning. It is Thursday morning. I actually have a 5K race that I'm doing tonight, so that is going to be my workout of the day. I was debating if I wanted to get up early and ride my bike this morning, but I did not wake up when my alarm went off, so that was it's just not happening. I'll do it tomorrow or after work tomorrow. I had such a hard time picking out what I was gonna wear today because I have this like picnic thing for our whole team at work, and it is outside and it is just so hot right now. But I'm actually so proud of this idea. Okay, so it's supposed to be luau themed, and I just like don't have any summery clothes that can be like luau like work appropriate. So I took this dress. Actually, this is a dress and it's got like a very low cut thing going on at the top, so like I obviously couldn't wear it by itself, so I just like folded it inward and turned it into a little skirt, and I think that it works out really perfectly. I think it looks really cute, and I wish I had a white shirt. I just don't have like a plain white t-shirt, which honestly I might go buy one this weekend because this has made me realize how much I need a white t-shirt. So I just have this gray shirt on, which is gonna show the sweat so badly, but it is what it is. And then I just have my fun little Adidas Gazelles that have like super flowery patterns on them, which I'm honestly so obsessed with. So this is gonna be the outfit for today. I hope you guys don't tell me that it looks ridiculous. I think I like it. I think it's growing on me. It's definitely outside of my comfort zone, but I just could not wear jeans. And I usually always wear jeans to work, but I just could not wear jeans for this little picnicky thing. This does have like a funny little bulge in a little bit of places because of where I folded it, but overall, I think it's fine, and I think it's cute. And yeah, we're just gonna go with this. I'm just going to do my swim, and they are like filming a Netflix movie on the campus where I go to the swimming pool. They're like filming a movie all over me where I am. Like I've had like prop trucks, and just like I saw them filming a whole bunch last night when I got home. It's kind of crazy. I always get such fun goggles. Good morning. It is Saturday morning. I am all ready to head out on my long bike ride. I'm up bright and early today because I need to fit in this ride before the air conditioning people come at 10. So it's currently 7. I wanted to get out like probably like 45 minutes earlier, but I'm doing my best. You know, I gave myself some buffer time because I know I like to sleep in, and I wish I was still asleep. Usually I do these long bike rides at 10 because I'll take the ferry over. So I'm also trying out something different and taking the path into the city. I just prefer like the biking in the city because it has like a good bike lane along the West Side Highway that goes like all the way up to the GW, and it's just really convenient. So yes, I am going to attempt the path. Hopefully I make it over. I'm nervous about it, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure I'll figure it out. But yeah, taking the bike on that might be rough, but it's so early. I'm like, who's gonna be on that train? Like, everyone's gonna be asleep, so it should be fine. I don't think I actually vlogged too much yesterday, but I wound up going out for dinner, which was so nice. My friend and I did like a hibachi dinner, which is so fun. I forgot to film anything because I'm like just enjoying it. And besides, this is like a training focused vlog anyway. I did a swim as well, and it was so short compared to how long it normally is. I was very confused. I was like, where's the rest of this? But I was also not complaining because I was like, I gotta go. I'm always in a hurry. I always have things to do. So I was like, I'll leave. But it was a good swim. And yeah, we're gonna go. Got my like whole bike fit on. I really need to go and buy like clipless pedals. I think that would make such a big difference to my cycling abilities and just like to my speed and overall endurance and like just power and all of that kind of stuff. So I might try doing that today. We'll see. There is a bike shop near me, but I'm not sure if it's like that kind of bike shop, if you know what I mean. So we'll see. Anyway, I'll catch up with you guys later. Okay, I realized I just said I'd catch up with you guys later, but I want to show you this. I got this little bike bag. It's a little bit bigger than I was expecting, but honestly, I'm not going to complain too much about that. I've just put some of my nutrition in here. I have some salt tabs, like these are the salt stick electrolytes, and then I've got a couple of just like fruit bars, and 2 of these honey stinger waffles. I probably won't need them both because I'm only going out for 2 hours. And then I'll also stick my phone in there. This is like clear, so you can like see it. I don't know, I shouldn't really need that because I use my watch and I just stick that on there. But yeah, that's what I'm bringing with me.
The ferry back because it's just like a little bit easier with the bike and I don't have to lift it over a turnstile. So just at the ferry terminal, I have about 10 minutes. I'll be back a little bit later than I was hoping, but it's no big deal. This is literally the best part. I am so happy the AC guy has just been, and I'm pretty sure he just fixed the AC. It's finally going down. When I tell you my apartment has been stuck at a balmy like 82, 83, and it's suddenly down to 79, and I'm like, it's winter. I can put on like a jacket, and it's so exciting. I should not be this excited about something like this, but I have been sticky and hot and gross in my apartment for a month, and so this is just the best news ever. I'm also back from my bike ride. It feels a little bit crazy to have done my entire bike ride in the time before I would normally even leave for my bike ride. The traffic was so much better. Like there were so fewer people, especially like whenever I was first heading out. I was like, this is so nice. I went so much quicker than I typically do. It was also a shorter ride, so that's also probably why my average speed was a little bit higher. It felt good. I did it, my average speed was like 13 miles an hour, which is really slow for a beginner. Like I understand that. But for me, it makes me have a little bit more confidence because I'm just like, that's including like stopping and starting for like traffic lights and just like various people and around me and stuff. And I feel like on an actual like bike course on the day, I should be able to hold that kind of speed for the whole thing. So that makes me feel a little bit better, especially because it's all flat. Like it's theoretically a pretty easy bike course for the 70.3 that I'm doing. So I'm gonna have a shower because I am covered in sunscreen and sticky, and because as soon as I got back, I didn't want to go have a shower while the AC guy was here. So I'm gonna go shower, and then I think my friend and I are gonna go out to lunch. We're gonna try out Mile Square Cafe, which should be very fun. I'm really looking forward to it. I need some help from other triathletes that race or people who like cycle or anything like that. Like I know you have to fuel when you're on a run, but like what are the logistics of fueling during your run? Like, and I'm not talking about like the actual thing itself, although I do probably need pointers on that because I'm trying to figure out what works for me and just what the options are, because I'm really picky about that kind of stuff. Anyway, that's besides the point. That's another question for another day. But like, do you stop and like unwrap food and then eat it? Do you like have it like accessible like in some kind of like bag that you can grab? Do you stick it in your gross tri-suit? Like what are the logistics? Do you open things beforehand? Does everybody just know how to ride a bike without like holding on? Like I'm just very confused how people do it without losing like tons of time, because I have to like stop and then get it out, eat it, and then go. I mean, theoretically I could probably get it out and then start going and eat it while I'm going, but I don't know. I'm just like, that's what I'm curious about. Like, what are the logistics around feeding yourself during a bike ride? Because I don't understand. You can do it.
There we go. 1.
Have you tried? Oh well, I guess yeah, it's hard to do too. There you go. See, now you got both.
I thought I was gonna get stuck there. There. Okay. What an afternoon. I was not expecting to go do what I just did. I mean, I like half was. I was like thinking about it, and I was gonna go in the city tomorrow and go to a bike store in the city. I'm getting ahead of myself. I just went and bought myself some like clipless pedals for the bike. I don't know why they're called clipless because you literally have to clip into the bike, and anyway, I think it's like a historical term, whatever. But yeah, I just bought some of those, and I literally just went to this bike store because I was like, I feel like I should check the one that's nearby to me just to like see if they have it. I didn't know if they would, but I decided to go, and like my friend came with me, which was so nice of her. We went to lunch, and then we went to the bike store, and they were like, yeah, bring your bike in, like we'll get you set up right now. We have the size in stock, like we'll put the pedals on for you. I was like, oh, wonderful. So I brought the bike over, and I just bought the clipless pedals, and now I have to learn how to ride clipless, which is so scary, but also so exciting. Like I've really been wanting to do this for a while now, and I've been feeling like I'm ready for this, and I can't believe it. I've just been trying, my friend got a video, but I've just been trying to like put the like clip in and out a little bit, just like leaning up against the wall. And it's not too bad, but it's definitely gonna take a little bit of practice. It's gonna be a little bit scary, I think, the first time that I go out with that, but oh, this is such a, like a new development. This is so exciting. I can't believe it. Here are the new cleats, if I don't want to focus. I got them in black. Maybe I should have asked for white. I did kind of want white ones, but also like I'm likely to get these dirty since they're like my first pair or whatever. So I was like, I'll just go with these. But yeah, they're from the brand Specialized. They put on the cleats for me. I think these are called like SPD cleats or something like that. Yeah, but they were so nice, and put them right on there. These are pretty comfy. Well, not comfy, but they felt fine on my feet. They're like the spin-on kind, so that should be good for transition for the triathlon, to be able to put those on nice and quick. And then yeah, they also just put the pedals on for me, and with these I should still be able to ride like with my sneakers, which is good if I wanted to, but I can also clip in, so it's very exciting, a little scary. I feel like it's just like a big step in this journey of like becoming a half Ironman or like doing a half Ironman is getting this, so I'm very excited about that, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Okay, so I was just looking at like what I had to do tomorrow, and I decided that it just makes so much more sense to go grocery shopping today. So that is what I'm gonna do, just to make sure it's done, because I just hate going during the week. So yeah, we're gonna head out now. I honestly feel like my air conditioning got fixed, and like my whole life has gone into balance, and I have motivation, and I'm just gonna get everything done and be amazing. And like the problem was the air conditioning all along. Not really. Okay, let's go to the grocery store. Normally Will helps me to carry the groceries. I'm going by myself today, so luckily Mackenzie had a trolley I could use. I dropped one of my bags in the store, which is so annoying. We have a nice full fridge again. Love that. I also bought so many snacks. I'm honestly not normally a snack person, but I don't know, I guess I was hungry today. I got some Oreos, goldfish pretzels, hint of lime chips, and they have such a good English section that I like never go to. I managed to find some jammy dodges, custard creams. And the reason I went to it is because I went into the section because I was looking for gravy, and I was pretty sure that they had it, so I got gravy. And then they also had Robinson's black currant juice, which I was like, what? I love this stuff, and I can normally never find it, so love that. Big shout out to Mackenzie for letting me use this. This was a game changer. I am gonna go get changed. I'm gonna go to mass tonight. I feel like I've done like my whole Saturday and my whole Sunday in one day, which is great because I'm gonna be out most of the day tomorrow anyway, so it works out. But yeah, I'm gonna go change. I'm gonna go bring Mackenzie back her trolley, and then I'm done for the day, and I'm just gonna rot on the couch for the remainder of it. It probably looks like no time's passed, but I just went to mass. I did change and then changed back because I'm gonna go take Mackenzie's trolley back to her, and then we're in for a very, very chilled evening. I'm also gonna call my mom on the walk because I haven't called her in a while and I miss her very much. So we're gonna do that. Okay, I do realize that this is like the actual funkiest lighting ever. Looking very pink in here. Mood lighting, you know, it's just fun. Anyway, I am heading to bed, and I think this is where I'm going to end the vlog today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed seeing what my training looked like for a week. There's going to be quite a few more of these vlogs coming, hopefully. I have literally just spent the evening watching the rest of the first season of Downton Abbey. I think I watched the whole first season whenever I first watched the show, like ages ago. I know I watched at least some of it, but I actually went to the house where they filmed it all recently, like a couple weeks ago whenever I was in England. And so it had me feeling like I wanted to try and watch the show again. So I've just done that, but it's a little bit late now, and I'm going to try to read for a little bit. I'm reading House of Sky and Breath. This is the second book in the, is this Crescent City? My brain has like shut down already. Crescent City series by Sarah J. Maas. I recently finished the first one, and I'm on to the second one now. So I'm going to read for a little bit and then head to bed. So I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you are new, and I will see you again soon. Bye!